Well, Obamacare is a big deal these days, and it's getting bigger. And joining us tonight is one of the country's leading experts on Obamacare, health care in general, and so much more as well. Betsy McCoy, columnist with the New York Post, best-selling author of the book, Beating Obamacare, and that has been accomplished. Betsy, great to have you here.
Thank you.
Schumer is acting as if the Obamacare, supported entirely by Democratic votes, is somehow a shared experience for the Republican Party and that it's working just fine. I mean, the man is peddling pure bull. And
lying demagoguery, that's what it is.
And
it's such a shame at this time when the nation really needs a fix. Obamacare isn't working, and the Republicans do have plans.
Yeah, it goes beyond isn't working, if I may, and I realize I'm not in any way correcting. I'm just adding a little, if you will, weight to what you've said, and that is it's collapsing, it is crashed, and premiums are skyrocketing. Oh, it is a disaster in every way.
Premiums are double what they were just before the Obamacare plans were launched. They're double since 2013.
There's not a person watching us, in my guess, my best guess, who thinks that there's anything about Obamacare that is worth saving. Save, if you will, existing preconditions.
Well, there's a better way to protect those people.
But I understand. Yeah. But what I'm saying is there is nothing about this that is working, and certainly not working. And I've heard Republicans today, actually some of them, say, we're saving some of the mandates.
No.
I think,
absolutely not.
What are they thinking?
Government has proven that it does not know how to regulate the insurance market. It has pushed up costs and made it totally dysfunctional. What disturbs me when I see Schumer and others claiming that 20 million people will lose coverage, that kind of fear-mongering. Right now, they've upped the ante to 30 million today, but it's just fear-mongering. It's so unfair to people. Anyone who's on Medicaid is not going to be eliminated. Republicans will block grant it to the states, which will mean, in all likelihood, more effective spending, better health care for the dollar.
And why block grants weren't used to begin with. It would have cost, frankly, it would have improved the system to begin with, but it would have taken control away from the federal government and left it with state government. And that the Democrats just cannot abide.
I just hope that the Republicans hurry through their repeal and replace, because the American people don't want to wait 2 or 3 years for premium relief.
Anybody in there, if any Republican does not understand right now, in either the Senate or the House, that this has to be done by the time that Speaker Ryan has now said, he's given the deadline, 1 month after the president-elect takes office, President Trump is to have it on his desk by the 20th of February, says the Speaker.
Yes, but the Speaker has said that the effective date for these changes, for the actual repeal and replace, will be 2 or 3 years hence.
The Speaker
Americans don't want to wait that long, and insurance companies, Lou, are not going to wait beyond the spring to see what's coming next.
The Speaker has had, how many times has the House repealed Obamacare? How many votes have they taken? 60 some odd?
We've had 6 years.
And they've certainly had preparation in various committees and various congressmen, chief among them Tom Price, the designee by Donald Trump to be Health and Human Services Secretary. I mean, he's got I don't know how many versions of bills that would replace Obamacare.
Let me make it clear that President-elect Trump is not going to wait 2 or 3 years for a more affordable health insurance system.
Who does Ryan think he's
to be put
with?
into place?
I mean, who does?
Well, do you know why the members of Congress are taking their time? Because they're not paying these exorbitant premiums and facing these sky-high deductibles.
There are other kinds of prices that they will pay.
That's right. That's right. But they weaseled around the requirement in this law.
You're talking about Democrats, not Republicans.
No,
surely.
I'm talking about all of them. They weaseled around the requirement that
there
whatever
Congress
in the
Republican Party, too?
Congress must live by, right?
Well, there's going to be a new leader in the White House who doesn't operate on...
you bet. He's going to drain the swamp.
I love that. Hashtag DTS.
Right.
It's amazing. Almost any issue that you can think of, if you add hashtag DTS, it's appropriate. It works. You've got to drain that damn swamp. Betsy McCoy, great to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. You're confident we're going to get it going?
Yes.
And get it done?
Yes. I was confident when I saw Vice President-elect Pence go to Congress yesterday because the message he was delivering more than anything was, get it done.
I love his, and I'm paraphrasing, I may be actually directly quoting him, we're in the business of delivering on promises. And
That's right.
If the Republicans can adhere to that, they'll be just fine in the House. We know that the White House